Hey, Erin here. In this video, I am going to help you figure out how to change your attitude. If you're having a bad attitude and you want to have a better attitude, or you're just in a kind of a pissy mood and you want to be able to turn it around, check this out. This literally just happened to me. I have to record this video, very unscripted, unedited, literally sweaty. I just finished my workout and I was encouraged to record this video by myself because yesterday, somebody had told me, you're always in a good mood. And I responded to that comment and I said, hey, well, I have my moments, but there's always one thing that we have control over, and that's our attitude. Sounded so inspiring and amazing, and go me, right? But this morning I woke up and I felt extremely tired. I did not want to work out. Everything in me would rather sleep than work out. I did my normal morning routine, exhausted through the whole thing. I normally read 10 pages of a book. I did actually read 10 pages, but I had to literally read standing up because I was falling asleep. And I slept for a decent amount of hours, so I don't know why I was feeling so tired, but I know that I had a long weekend and it was a lot of stimulus throughout the weekend because I was at a conference, and so that probably has something to do with it. But I felt like doing anything but working out. I laid on the couch for 5 minutes, actually, if I'm being honest, it was probably more like 8 minutes with the dogs. I never lay on the couch in the morning after I get out of bed. And I was thinking about this. You have control of your attitude, Erin. Like, you have control of your attitude. You literally just told this to somebody yesterday. Control your attitude. And then I was thinking to myself, if there's like one thing that you take away from this video, know this: your words will create your life. Your words will dictate your future. And so I put a very, very large emphasis and importance on words, and that word control kept getting to me. So I was doing my workout, I did it, yay. Obviously I'm sweaty in my armpits. I promise I didn't just go splash some water on my shirt. But Sarit it was kind of an important workout because the CrossFit Open is a competition and there's quarterfinals and blah, blah, blah. So it was like a judged kind of workout. And she was cheering me on. You're doing great, you're doing great. And I was like, for the first time ever, I was like, shut up, don't cheer me on. I love to be cheered on. It's encouraging, and I think that's because most of the time I believe that I am doing a good job. Today I didn't believe that what she was saying to be true, so I felt like she was lying to me. She wasn't, but because I felt that way, I was more irritated by it. It had nothing to do with her, nothing to do with her. And I felt emotional. I felt like I didn't want to be doing that. I felt like I was doing a terrible job. I felt like I was struggling. And I finished the workout and I had an okay attitude. And I think I was managing my attitude. That's why I want to take a look at this word control. The definition of control, I looked it up, is the power to influence or direct behavior or the course of events, okay? There's a few different definitions. To determine the behavior, to take into account, no, when performing an experiment. Okay, so basically like to influence or direct a specific behavior. And I didn't feel like I was influencing the behavior that I would have wanted to have. So did I have control? I started to question this. And so I finished my workout, and she was recording the last kind of part of my workout. The hardest part, sweating, wanting to cry, honestly. And then I laid on the ground when I finished, and I was breathing so heavy. And she said, do you have a message? You know, often in our struggles, Sarit and I will have a very strong message, a very relatable and helpful message to share. And she was recording and she said, do you have a message? And immediately I said no, but less than a half a second after that, I knew I had a message. I just wasn't in the mood to share it. So I immediately recorded this video. I also immediately wrote a blog article that I did not plan on doing this morning, nor do I feel like I have time for, but I'm gonna make it happen because I believe that this message is super important. Did I have control of my attitude? No, I felt like I was actually trying to manage an okay attitude and not just like cry. And so it felt more like I was managing. So then I thought, well, what's a better word then? What's a better word? Because attitude is something that other people can influence, but only to a degree. And you should have the most influence over your attitude. Would you agree that if you could truly control your attitude, you would be happier? It doesn't matter what would happen to you. Anything could happen to you. Somebody could cut you off. I have control of my attitude, right? But I think that it's more of a choice, because to have control of something, you have to choose to have control of the thing. So the choice comes first. And I think that by learning how to manage having a specific attitude, you get better at having control of. Just because you have the ability to control doesn't mean you always have control. Some days there could be a pizza in front of you. Some days you have the ability to control your impulse to eat the pizza, and sometimes you don't, even though you want to. So then I looked up the word choose. To pick out or select as being the best or most appropriate of two or more alternatives. The best or appropriate of two, or the best or most appropriate of two or more alternatives. Was the best or more appropriate of I could be pissed and sad and want to cry and talk negatively, or I could say, I'm doing the best with what I got right now. Those are the two alternatives that I have. Do your best, keep pushing, you got this, try hard. All this self-talk is either extremely helpful or extremely destructive, and you have the choice to take control of your attitude. You have the choice. So the first thing that you need to do in order to choose the better of the two options is become aware of your options. What are the options I have right now? And just literally be present and become aware of that. I was aware these are the two options that I have. That's why I was managing it, because I was trying to choose one, but pieces of me wanted to choose the other one. And so I was managing in this middle space, but I was aware. I'm aware. You cannot change something you're not aware of. If you don't know you have a flat tire, you're not going to go change your flat tire. If you're Sarit, you have a flat tire and you won't change it anyways, because you have no idea how. Somebody else will. If you know Sarit, that joke is funny to you. But if you know Sarit and that joke is funny to you, make a comment below. It's hilarious. But here's the deal. You have to take responsibility for it. Responsibility is simply the ability to respond. And when you take responsibility for your life, people are unhappy or unfulfilled because they have not taken responsibility for where they are at in their life and what choices they have made to get them to the point where they are. And if you have pieces of your life that you're not fulfilled with, you're not happy about, you are not pleased with, you have the choice. You have the choice to take responsibility, the fact that you made choices to get you there, and then you can change them. Responsibility means I have the ability to respond. So if you don't take responsibility, if you don't have that, you're literally out of control. You don't even have the option to take control, because you have not taken responsibility. You have not given yourself the ability to respond. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. If you like this video, click the like button. It's very helpful. If you're new to this channel, amazing. I'm Erin, my wife is Sarit. She's in the gym working out right now, or I would introduce you to her, but there's hundreds of videos that you can watch on a YouTube channel to learn more about who we are. And my hope, my true dream is that I can bring full confidence to millions of women, not only through weight loss and body transformation, but also understanding who you are as a person and getting you to understand you have the choice to take responsibility of your life and where you're at, and to improve your life and where you're at. So be blessed, and we'll talk to you soon.